A much-awaited report has been released by the CRTC, the Telecom watchdog, into potentially aggressive sales practices by Canada's telecom industry. Scott Peterson is going through that report. You've got it. What does it spell out?
Well, it says that the big telecom players, and we know who they are, Bell, Rogers, and TELUS, and many others, did in fact use aggressive sales tactics, promised maybe what they didn't deliver, and left a lot of Canadians shorthanded. And this is a result of a study and a survey that they did last October. So this is what the CRTC is saying in regards to this long-anticipated report, saying that the CRTC finds that it is apparent that misleading or aggressive retail sales practices are present, and they occur to an unacceptable degree. They are harming Canadian consumers, in particular vulnerable Canadians, and they are a serious concern for the CRTC. And like I said, this is a result of a survey and from last October, where they were asking Canadians, they were asking sales reps, they were asking the telecoms directly, what did you do? And they did say as a result that they learned from hundreds of Canadians that the companies did in fact use high-pressure tactics, that they were aggressive, the tactics were designed to upsell products, the packages people didn't need, that people didn't want, or maybe even that people didn't understand. So the CRTC this morning sort of validating that, saying that Canadians do in fact have some reasons to be concerned, that they heard the complaints, and this is a result of all that accumulation of stuff they heard last October.
So how do they fix it? What are the recommendations?
Well, some more is oversight over industry, which no industry likes, whatever stripes that you're from. But they have some codes here they want to change. 4 recommendations in particular, and that is 1, mandatory internet code. They're saying this is for internet service providers, could provide expanding protections, also requiring service providers to provide pre-sales quotes, not just at the door, but something you can see in writing that you could follow up with if it's not being provided. Also expanding a mandate to include handling complaints a little bit more aggressively on that, and also sustainability standard, which would again require service providers to ensure that they offer protections and they sort of stand by what they're promising at the door. And so 53 reported that there was a mismatch back in October between what they were told and then the charges on their bill, and 41 said that they were surprised that there were loopholes that allowed these big companies to raise their bills even though they weren't aware of it. So a little bit of a pushback from CRTC, and we'll see if it has any teeth.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks.